Sorry. Okay, so I think we're fine now. For people who are going to rewatch later. So have you thought about dominating your industry, but then you struggle to make good enough sales to sustain your operations? Have you thought about creating an automated selling system without incurring a lot of risk? Well, are you tired of feeling disappointed over your inability to lead your team to that point of sales confidence and consistency? Because one thing about sales is not luck. Sales is about having a system that makes it consistent and predictable. That consistency and that confidence of predictability, no matter what happens, this is what we cannot fall below, right? So that is predictability and consistency. That boosts your confidence. So are you working way too hard? Oh, today you are here, tomorrow you're on the side, every day you're on the side. You are like, your life is actually being stressed out, right? So it's like if you don't go out, nothing is going to happen. You have to do everything all by yourself. So are you working too hard with little return coming in? Are you struggling to break free from the corporate rat race? So everybody goes for inspection, everybody goes for this, everybody goes for that. Okay, I'll go for this coming and all those kind of things. Are you working so hard to break free from that, but you don't know how? You just want to, but you don't know how. Do you have the drive and the enthusiasm to be a super sales achiever, but worry you don't have enough time or money to drive exceptional results? So now, most of what you've been told about achieving success as an entrepreneur is completely wrong, and I will explain to you why. Well, this morning I was on a phone conversation with one of our clients who happened to be someone that many of us here we know, Madam Sarah Saidi. So she were having some kind of conversation this morning, and then she was narrating what how she intends to put in some, that she's tired of all this. She was actually, it was a feedback call. She's very happy. Currently, she doesn't even leave her house unless when necessary, right? So because of what the system is all about, right? So it was kind of, because there was another thing that she also was trying to get my feedback on, right? So, and that is what this funnel is going to do for you. It helps you reposition a whole lot of things for yourself. So the real problem is that nobody has taught you about the 360-degree selling system. People, they tend to tell you that, okay, come and take this training, do this, do that, you're going to improve your sales. And at the end of everything, you find out that, see, this thing is not like they say. It's always easier said than done, right? So, but here is a system that walks you by the hand, that takes you step by step to getting the result, and a system that has continuously, even as we speak, consistently gotten results. Some of us have been on our contact list, some of us have been on our email list, and some just are getting into it. And you can see the kind of things that by the time that I start explaining further about the system, you see that it's something that is already you're already experiencing from our own system, but you didn't know that was it. So now, the one thing you need to know is that entrepreneurs and business owners breaking free from frustrating selling experiences, they can only break free by having an automated, just mark the word, automated, round-the-clock digital selling system. It's very important, because the truth is that you can't be everywhere at the same time, but you can be everywhere at the same time, nevertheless, right? If you have a system, no matter when, Madam Louise just told me that she just finished watching one of our videos, right? So she just entered the funnel and she started receiving those communications. I didn't send that email to you right now, ma. That email has been scheduled months ago, like 3-6 months ago. And it's still evergreen. It's still evergreen. Still works. So everybody, I'll be on my laptop doing some work, and someone will call me off. So I just finished this. Okay, can you tell me how I close the deal very quickly? There's a system that continues to sell for you, right? So now the truth is that the game has changed, and if you're like most people, you deserve a selling machine. But the problem is that most of us here don't know how to go about it. But we are going to be showing you that. Like I said earlier, my name is Ekenozilo, and I'm the founder and the head of growth of CWA Digital Services Limited. I'm a premium sales a premium sales expert. Mark the word premium, very important. So for the past 5 years, I've been a digital marketer, mentoring and advising other professionals on how they can achieve the success they want. And my specialty is in helping business owners like you with prime products, business owners with prime, not business owners with products that don't add impact to the society. These are business owners with prime products. My specialty is in helping them create and launch successful selling systems without the usual risks associated with the digital space, right? So, but I have a confession to make. My confession is that at a point I struggled too. Yes, I struggled. Yes, I did. I struggled, right? So I wasn't born into discovering how this system works. I wasn't born with the system. I struggled too. But what happened was yes, after I hit rock bottom with creating my first e-commerce product and trying to sell it, I discovered that I was just doing a whole lot of things and they were not working. So I had to now sit back to understudy what can actually work. So I did a lot of trial and errors, right? So, but at a point, it clicked, right? So it was at that point that I decided to stop trying to learn everything and to focus on what actually gets in this result about internet marketing. So that was when I tried to infuse, when I infused the that's the online and the offline selling systems. And I realized that that was just what I needed. That was the power. It unlocked everything, right? So I decided to commit to a real system and not quit until I saw results. And what happened was totally unexpected, right? It changed my life forever, right? It changed the game forever. I came up with an amazing 360 selling system based on modeling. I tried my strategy on a second business. It was crazy. It worked successfully. So some of us here know some of the companies I'll be talking about. I'll be calling. I'll just be mentioning, but I won't go in depth. Well, I also, when I came into the real estate industry, I tried it for myself. It worked marvelously well. I tried it for Zillows, right? So, and I was able to take Zillows from the point at which I met them. That was in August 2020 to doing over a billion naira in sales in February 2021, and it was a very big success down the line. Even till today, the system continues to produce results, right? So I also brought this system out and took it to Realty Point, took it to School of Estate, right? So this system, I've been using this system for quite a couple of top CEOs and top companies. So now, but then the only pathway to lasting success is to stop working so hard and start allowing others to do the work for you. And that is part of what this system also covered. You need to stop doing too much and start doing the right stuff and getting the results. So I've helped a handful of businesses create, like I said, the 360-degree selling system. And then it's an easy system. It's an easy system for breaking free from frustrating selling experiences. And the truth is that I also want to help you to build a profitable business in 90 days. And then these are the 4 key points to this system. Some of us may be saying, okay, so now what are the key points to this system? The key points to this system are, first, there is what we call an irresistible offer. So for any business to thrive, the business must be backed up with an irresistible offer, an offer that your clients, that when they see and they refuse to buy, they will look like people who are stupid for saying that they don't want to buy this, right? So it is so well positioned that, well, anybody who comes in contact with it will want to take advantage of it. But then that's not all. Once you have an irresistible offer, then you need to take a step back. That's what we call taking a step backwards, right? So in taking a step backwards, what you need to do at that point is now to create what we call free resource content. And this free resource content comes in form of ebooks. They come in form of educational content, ebooks, video guides, right? Video trainings, because the idea behind this is that these guys, they need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. Nobody actually buys something from a stranger that they don't know. Even when a stranger approaches you, the stranger approaches you in such a manner and talks to you that you feel like you've, okay, I know this person, I think I like him, I can trust him. Right? So that is what happens. When I say, okay, I think I like this guy, I think I can trust him. Well, I can trust him. We can do things. That is when you now buy. Do you get it? So that is that point of making them to know, to like, and to trust you is very, very super important using that educational system. Now, once you've created that, this is a funnel that I'm trying to explain. So once you've created that, the next thing you now need to do is to quickly qualify. Quickly, because this system actually reverses the table, right? Normally, on a normal basis, you go after your clients, you go after customers, going to tell them, okay, this is why you need to buy from me. This is why this is this, this is that. No, but this system actually reverses the table, right? So because by qualifying your audience, you're already making them to raise their hands and tell you that, see, I want to buy from you. Because you give them processes that they need to pass through, questions that they will give you all the questions that you need to close them, all the questions you need. They answer, they provide you with all the necessary information. Do you get it? So basically, that's what the lead qualification system does. So it tends to move up and walk up your clients at a very steady, at a very big speed. At a very big speed, right? So it walks them up immediately to taking an action with you, lead qualifying them immediately, taking that action with you. So now, once you've done that, another thing is that they book for a consultation with you. Remember, if somebody is asking, saying that, okay, so I need to talk to this guy, booking a consultation with him or her, what it means is that they are good to go, right? So when you now get on that conversation, you do 70% of the listening and just 30% of them talking, right? So you listen more and you ask even the 30% that you are going to talk are going to be questions to even expose, first I find out how you're going to help them the more. And once you have that, the funnel set up, everything, you now start using what we call paid traffic, split testing, what is working the most, right? And you start the 3 Fs. This is, see, even if you don't get anything from this session, please, the 3 Fs formula is something that you must start applying. That is where the whole money is. In any business at all, real estate, that is what we have made the most money from, right? Real estate, any business at all you are into, consultation, anything at all, this is where the money is. The 3 Fs system. And the 3 F system is the follow-up, the follow-through, and the follow-back. Some of us here, when we say follow-up, they understand it like, okay, just keep on following up on your clients. No, that's not follow-up. That is not follow-up. Follow-up has to do with immediate when you come in contact with a client, right? So when you come in contact with a client, immediately after that, in less than 24 hours, you need to either send as a form of SMS, as a form of WhatsApp message, or email, whichever one works best for you, right? Not phone call, right? So now immediately you do that follow-up. Follow-through has to do with creativity. You continuously follow through with some value content. It has to do with value content. You continue to offer value. This is not the one of come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. No, you continuously offer value. It is 80% value and 20% sales. Follow through is consistently. It can happen for a year. It can happen for 60 days, depending on how on how you have qualified your clients. The clients that you've already qualified easily, they are going to walk through taking that action with you, right? So before the end of this session, I'm going to share with us a complete system that shows you everything that I've talked about. Now, the follow back has to do with, okay, so do you have systems that closes these clients? When the client says, okay, so let's meet, Do you start thinking, where do you actually meet these clients? How do they pay? How do you collect the money? Right? The follow back system has to do with, okay, so now is there a sales closer in between? Is there somebody who follows up on this? Is there somebody who books their point? So now they know, because of what we operate the sales closers. Some of us here have had our sales closer call them from the office. So what the sales closer does, he consults for you, because these are people who work with one-on-one. They consult for you, and they also offer you solutions on what you need to do. They continuously follow up on you. They book appointments. Now as the CEO, you now go for this appointment, which they follow back, that happens in top 5-star hotels, and you close the deal. We also explain to you the systems towards closing this deal in details, right? So that is the 3 F's: follow up, follow through, and follow back. Then there is no how you follow these things and you don't make money every single time. That is the secret to everything. And because we have infused this online, right, running of traffic towards this funnel, setting up the funnel and everything in between, to the offline, which is the follow back, the closing, the collection of the money, the cost scripts to these closers that actually do the conversation, the email marketing that sets up, that gets up, communicating with these guys, selling, right? And selling, even as you are not even doing anything. For the next 60 days, they have communications going out to them. They see you as both being professional, and they see you as somebody they can trust, because now they feel they know you, they know everything about you, right? They know that, oh, this person is actually knowledgeable and can deliver the solutions that he or she says that he can deliver. And that is the secret to making these high-profile sales. So it's not about how hard or how on the field you are every day. No, it's all about having a system that easily converts them to paying clients, because they need to know you first, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. Before this session, some of us might not know me. Maybe they have seen me because I've done a lot of education and all those things. They may have seen me, but they may not have known me in this particular that, oh, this person actually has some other deep-rooted content and deep solutions to offer, right? Right now, you are feeling like, wow, you've known me all your life, you like and you trust. So that is basically how this works. Let me take a minute to exit this and show us something. Permit me to this from the bootcamp funnel, but then let me just let it be the thing I'm going to show us, right? Okay, so now please, if you can look at this, if you can see this, you will see that this is the bigger picture of everything that I just explained. There is the level of awareness, these people getting to become aware of you. There is a level of engagement, the time that they now engage with you. And the subscription means, okay, then they are now exchanging their contact details for an information you are giving them. At that point, they are beginning to know, okay, they will now know this. Okay, let's see what he can offer. And then when they exchange this thing, they see that, oh, this guy actually has a lot. They convert by consuming your content. By the time someone starts consuming your content, they're already converted, right? So because once they are converted, you can excite them through, if your contents are very, very informational, they are they are empowering, kind of, they get excited. And once they get excited, you can move them down to re-engage with another form of content. They subscribe again and they pay you money. At this point, money comes in. And once you succeed in making them better, that is why I tell business owners that you must have points at which people who come into your business, you must have points that you excite them. Something must make them excited. So it might be that, okay, so you promise them like what we do for our business owners, right? So we give you, we tell you that you're going to have a 10% conversion rate, but we know deep down in our system that this system is going to provide for you a 50% conversion. But what we tell you, we can't promise you more than 10%, because we want to under-promise and over-deliver, because we figured out our excitement strategy. At that point, you get so excited oh, wow, we can be able to walk you through another system and sell you something. So because once they get excited, you can ascend them. You can now upsell them, you can downsell, and you can cross-sell very easily. At that point, you can ask for reviews, advocacy, and they become natural promoters of your product, of your brand, right? So at that point, you are good to go. You will see that you have a system that works very well. You see this particular picture that I'm showing us right now, you can screenshot it if you want, but this is where our own business lies. At every point in time that we want to troubleshoot anything in our business, we bring we have a TV screen, we project this on a TV screen, and in our meeting, like our board meeting, we sit down, everybody sits down, all the departments, we start asking you questions with regards to everything we have here. And we know, it helps us to know, okay, so where we need to troubleshoot at a point in time, right? Okay, so does it mean that our awareness system, how is it working? Our engagement system, are people finding it easy or hard to engage with our content? How is the subscription? What is happening? The form, is it submitting? Everything is built around this, right? So, and this is what that at the 360 degree selling system business program that we've created to do for you, right? So this is what we've created to do for you. This is what the system is going to do for you. The system is going to help you to set up a system that covers through your awareness to engagement to subscription and conversion. It moves them up until the point they become promoters of your brand, right? So we are going to be setting up an opt-in, you are going to be using an opt-in system, which you can use, like we talked about educational content, which can use an ebook to sort out, which you can use videos to sort out. We already have these things already, as we've taken more than 6 months to get these things into templates, into reproducible manners, right? And this is what we are going to be the ebook, the free consultation, the lead qualifying system, every single thing, right? So we've created this and we want to do this for you. Normally, this system costs 3.5 million. That is the price point for this system. Well, my coach, who happens to be Coach Ezekiel, some of us know, a Forbes member. This is the system that he the last time we were having a conversation, he told me that, Ekene, see, you can't be charging this amount to do this. That you need to scale up this thing up. You need to increase it, because we had to do a competitor analysis, and we had to do an analysis with another of a company doing similar thing. Their own, even only online, that it covers, and you pay a $999 is monthly subscription. $999 just online. It doesn't even provide you the content. You have to go and look for it. You have to draft how your own funnel is going to flow, and you pay $909 per month, right? So, and we are talking about a 3.5 million. Say, no, you have to increase it, because that is what we're also working on for him. He said you have to increase it, and he gave me some assignments to do and to submit back to him. The truth is that we are all in most of the time. Yes, we are in business for money, but we are most in business for solutions, right? We are most in business for solutions, and that is why for a very unique opportunity like this, at the 360 degree selling system business bootcamp, which is going to be happening at Marriott on the 29th of July, you have a unique opportunity to have this system started being set up for you, right? Because it's going to be do as I do in class, 90% practical. The last people who were at the bootcamp, they were all blown away, right? It was a great experience. So this is the system that we are going to be setting up for you, because you're on this session. Normally we tell you, okay, this session, this particular thing actually costs 150,000, right? So, but we say, okay, and this is the last time we'll ever be doing that. This is the last time because we are doing a price review, right? So I say, okay, because you're on this session, for people who are going for the very last time, we are going to be doing it for 100,000 naira. For 100,000 naira come the 29th of July. But the truth is that we can only allow, because it's Marriott. Of course, you know what Marriott is the biggest hotel brand in the world. It's a 5-star hotel, right? So we can only accommodate just 10 entrepreneurs, and currently we have some seats already taken, right? So it is just for 10 people. It's just for 10 people, and it's for 100,000 naira. I don't know if everything that I've said on this session actually makes a lot of sense or makes sense at all. So if there is anything you would like me to attend to, or you would like me to address, or a question that you have, you can easily you can leave that in the chat section, or you can talk actually. And also I will plead with us to help, or for us to know the people who are on this call, so that when you call us to gain have access to the discount as we discussed on this call, so that we know that, okay, so you were on this call and that is why we are giving you this discount. We would appreciate Aminat is on this call. Aminat can take down your details so that we can have it documented, so that if you are taking up between now and Sunday midnight, if you are taking when you are taking up the discount, we will know that, okay, so you are qualified and you are part of the people. If not, it's for 150,000 naira. So please, I would love us to leave our names, even if it's only first name, we are fine, phone number and email for the people on this call. Please. Are there questions? I can see you, Ridgeway Limited. Good to have you. Solomon Pedro, good to have you. Mildred, okay, good to have you. Madam Luis, good to have you. You've been on since the beginning of the call. Good to still have you here. Chinelo, you've been on too. Chinelo, good to have you. My Oga Fanen, good to have you. We have in the house top CEOs. Fanen is the CEO of Africa Business Club, and also the CEO of Institute of Management Specialists UK. So Fanen, good to have you here. God bless you, sir. So I am happy with the CEOs I'm seeing here. Ridgeway, I salute you, ma. Mildred, I really appreciate, I salute you. So Solomon, please, your details so that we know that that's you when calling. Please, your details, we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. So
You're not serious. You think I'll be looking at nobody has got. I'm not serious at all.
okay.
So this is the first time I'll be driving this car outside. I'm driving this car out from the house.
So okay, Luis, you raise your hand. Luis, you have the floor, please. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so first and first, my name is Lois, not Louis.
Lois. Please, pardon me.
No problem. So secondly, I want to find out how many days are we looking at the program at Marriott?
Okay, so is a 2 days program. Is a 2 days. The first day happens in Marriott. The second day also is one. The second day now is one-on-one. The first day is everyone. Second day is one-on-one. And after that one-on-one, we now have a 30-day period. That 30-day period, the incubation period, because we don't just set up this system and leave you. The 30-day period is to still guide you, like is a free coaching access, basically, to make sure that you've started working on that system and you have started delivering these results for you. It's a 30-day incubation period. So it's 2 days. First day at Marriott, second day is one-on-one plus the 30-day incubation period.
Okay, so when are we starting?
The program is on the 29th of July.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Friday. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much, ma. Thank you. So you can also help with your details, yes, on the call, so that I can send it to Aminat, so that she will know that, okay, these ones have already received a discount already, because she's the one that will be getting in touch with